what's the mood going into this one after such a great result and performance?
Yeah, the mood's really good. Got a few players back now as well from injury, and a few players fighting for spots. So we've got a young team and we're developing every game, and we had a lot of games in a congested period, and we got some really good results, and I think the performances were good, probably bar half of the Adelaide game. So we're very positive.
How much did you guys need a result like that, though? Maybe not necessarily the performance, but a good, solid win?
Oh, 100%. I think the most pleasing thing was the fact that we scored the 3 goals and could have scored a lot more. I think the Perth game we had 28 shots, which is up there with the most I think I've ever seen in a single game. So to convert them in the last game was great, and credit to Nicola. He's been great the last few games, and hopefully continues to score goals, and a couple of us can jump on the score sheet as well.
And yourself and Kai at the back there keeping a clean sheet, and I mean there was that big save from Macklin towards the end as well. I mean, how much does that mean to you guys in the defensive unit?
Yeah, it's big. Me and Kai pride ourselves on clean sheets, and also the 2 fullbacks who, they've been rotating a bit lately with COVID and injuries. So as a whole team, we're delighted to get the clean sheets, and although Macklin made a great save at the end there, he nearly gave one away with a bad pass. We've got to keep him on his toes, but he's been great, Macklin, and same with Kai. They're good young players, and that's what we want at this club.
How important has it been to have that partnership with Kai, especially given the fact that Tommy's obviously been out for so long?
Yeah, it's been good. Kai and I are similar type players. We like to get on the ball and pass and kind of drive out from defence, and we complement each other in terms of covering each other and rest defence, and we just get along very well off the pitch and on the pitch, and I think that shows. And if one of us makes a mistake, we try to cover each other so that we look good as a team and as a partnership, and our mistakes don't get shown. So I really enjoy playing with Kai.
You're going to have a fairly decent test tomorrow against the Jets. I mean, they're last on the ladder, but the style of football that they play, they're going to ask a lot of questions of you, aren't they?
Yeah, that's correct. I watched the last game and I thought they were very good against Adelaide. Probably bit unfortunate not to win that game, or at least come away with a draw, but they haven't played for a long time, and that's a big advantage for us to try and overrun them, and I think we've got to start the game well. That's key. But their position on the ladder doesn't reflect them as a team, so I think they've played some great football this year. So look, we're under no illusions it's going to be a tough game, but we're looking forward to it.
One of your old former clubs as well. Do you always enjoy going back to an old stomping ground?
Yeah, last week was a former club as well. So look, Newcastle was good for me. Great place to live, and really enjoyed my time there. But I'd love to go back there and take the 3 points and really kickstart our season and jump as high as we can.
Jumps up a bit every time we play Newcastle. We've got a crazy record down there. They've got a good record up here. I mean, were you aware of that when you were at Newcastle? Can you put your finger on it?
No, when I was at Newcastle, I think it was the Ange days. So every time we played Raw was tough. But yeah, I think we did win a couple of games even at the Hunter there. But since I've been at Brisbane, we've had a good record down there. So we'll be looking to maintain that, and it'll be a tough game, but we're really looking forward to it.
I just want to ask how you're doing physically generally. I know we've had a big period, and Newcastle obviously going into it. Gaff has spoken about there's going to be collateral damage with players going in and out, but how are you feeling?
Yeah, me and Jay are the 2 oldest ones in the team, and we're just got to make sure that we're right for games, which is what we're doing at the moment, and try and lead as best as possible. Physically, I feel really good. They kind of monitor our training sessions a little bit with all these games, so that's the key. But look, I just love playing games, so I could play a game every 2 or 3 days. If it means we don't have to train, that's great.